Girls, I'm home.
Henry?
Yeah? And the oh-so-sordid flesh.
Where have you been? Turn off that light.
Right. You heard her, God? I left you a note.
Oh, yeah. Got a big tip. See you soon.
Vegas, baby. Vegas. I was so money. 20 grand. You know what that means? You know what that means? Big ticket items, sweetheart. I'm thinking about a new stereo system right over here. Maybe a little bit of a widescreen TV. That'd be good. What is this?
Why don't you talk about paying your back rent, possibly pitching in for electricity, water?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do all of that. Gourmet made easy. Apparently not easy enough. Who cares? Listen. Put some makeup on that little pasty face of yours. I'm going to take you out to the Lakeview for the biggest breakfast you ever had in your life. I'm talking one-eyed sailors and sausage and bacon and muffins and all kinds of...
Don't talk about food, please.
What? What is this, another hunger strike? Sweetheart, the last one you did sent you into the hospital. Remember that? Of course, that was hard times. You know, your hubby was leaving, but you're over that now, right? What's wrong?
I'm never, ever gonna get over Simon.
So, I could have came by the station.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about tracking down Simon Fraser. I want privacy. Come on. Where's Carla?
Took stage to meet her new pediatrician.
Parker's at daycare. No witnesses.
To what?
Me. Telling you to back off, Mike. Look, Simon's gone. Katie's okay. No sense in stirring up trouble.
Katie's not okay. All right, she is far from okay. I'm worried about her, Jack. She is a mess. It's because she doesn't know where her husband is or why he left.
I'm sorry she's having a rough time of it right now, but that can't be helped. Simon Fraser's whereabouts are going to have to remain a mystery.
You are not going to believe what we're doing today.
What? Allison? Who died?
Emily?
Yeah? Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Rick ordered dozens of flowers, but most of them still have to be arranged. Could you, Allison, the bakery. Did you call and see if that cake is ready?
I was just about to, and what is going on here?
Didn't Allison tell you?
Tell me what?
Well, I thought I'd let you have all the fun.
Rick and I are getting married.
Yeah? Today?
Today?
This afternoon, and which is in a few hours. I've got a million things to do. What? Oh, no. Mom. Oh, Mom, we can...
Can you say stepfather?
Oh, Dr. Hughes, you got a few minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I was thinking about your father. Has there been any change since he slipped back into the coma?
No. When I got off my shift yesterday, I went straight to his room. Well, I watched him all night, but nothing. Not a flicker.
I'm sorry.
You know, I can't stop thinking about the last time he woke up. What he was trying to tell me.
Your father spoke?
Just one word. Rick.
That's interesting.
Why would Rick's name be the first word out of my father's mouth?
Did you ask Dr. Decker? What did he say?
He said that it made sense because he's Dad's doctor.
Did it make sense to you?
Nothing about this makes sense to me, Doctor.
Caffeine, you'll thank me for it.
Thanks. Sorry about the tears.
Yeah, what happened, huh? Ooh. I mean, when I took off to Vegas, you were doing fine. You were getting over Simon. Why this setback, Katie?
There wasn't one. I had just deluded myself and everyone else into thinking that I was moving on.
You were moving on. I mean, you put away all his pictures.
That's because I couldn't handle looking at them. Every time the phone rings, I think it might be Simon. Calling to tell me that this whole nightmare is over. Oh, God, Henry, I miss him so much.
I know, hey, come here. It's gonna get better.
No, it's not. Ugh, every time I hear his name or a song that he loved, the reality just hits me smack in the face again. My husband left me. Nobody does that to someone unless
they what?
Hate them.
Katie, Simon did not hate you, okay? Definitely not. I mean, yeah, you know, how could he? How could he? Look at you. You're adorable. You're beautiful. Any guy would give his eye teeth to have you for his wife.
No, I don't want any guy. Don't start playing matchmaker, because I can't even handle another relationship right now.
Well, what about Mike the Man Kasnoff?
Mike is just a friend. He's been a rock to me through this whole thing, but I'm just grateful, period.
Yeah, really? Has he been a pet rock?
No. I'm not blind, all right? I mean, I see his dimples and the way his eyes have that sexy gleam. That cute little... But I'm not interested.
Yeah. Okay. And what about him, Katie? Does he see the sexy gleam in your eyes?
No,
the cute
I
little
don't
dimples in your...
I don't know. I'm not going to ask him, and neither are you.
Why, for heaven's sakes, not?
Because I thought Simon loved me, and I was wrong. I'm not going to be that stupid twice in one lifetime.
You know where Simon is, don't you? No. No, what I'm saying is I'm not gonna help you find him. Even though Katie's going through hell. She's young, she'll fall in love again. She'll write this whole Simon thing off as a bad experience.
No, she won't. She'll shut down, Jack. She's doing it already. Look, I go to her house last night. She's on the floor, drunk, crying her eyes out with Simon's stuff all over the place, man. I'm telling you, she is falling apart.
You really want to help Katie?
Yes.
You really want to help her? Don't go looking for her husband.
Why?
Katie will move on, Mike. It's only a matter of time.
Like you moved on when Carly took off, huh? I mean, you're lucky you found her in Montana. But if you hadn't, if you were still out there looking, do you mean to tell me that it would be just a matter of time? Huh? Or would you be, like Katie, obsessed with finding out why the person that you love just up and left? Look, Jack, Katie's life, it just stopped. The day Simon walked out, man, we have to help her with this. Please.
I'm not touching this, Mike.
Why? Katie has questions that only Simon can answer. But you're not gonna help me with this, I'll do it myself.
How?
I'll hire a private investigator, somebody who doesn't have a hidden agenda.
You and this private investigator, you find Simon, then what, Mike? What if his plan backfires? Katie wants Simon back, and he's more than willing. What happens then?
I'll leave.
You leave Oakdale? Just surrender the field, just like that?
Why? Because it is the right thing to do, Jack. I remember when you were all about that.
Whose idea was this to move the wedding date up anyway? Mom's or Rick's? Okay, I'm off to get my hair done. All right, Allison, don't forget to call the bakery. The cake has to be here by 2 because the justice of the peace is When is he coming? Oh, my brain is on overload. Okay, slow down, okay? Just slow down. Let's start with the basics. How many people are you expecting? You, Hal, and Allison. Well, the wedding was so last minute that we thought family would be the only people who could make it. Don't you want your friends here, Mom? I mean, they just need a little warning. Emily, a warning is what you give people when something bad is happening. And despite what you think, my marriage to Rick is something wonderful. Okay, I'm sure it is, so why not wait a bit? You know, you've only been engaged a little while. Why rush this wedding thing? Whose idea was this anyway? When did you decide all this? Yesterday. Yesterday. Well, then why are we even having this discussion? There's no way you could have gotten a marriage license this quickly. Sorry, we did. So are there any more questions, or is this interrogation over?
You know what? I'm only asking you questions because I love you.
Well, then be happy for me.
All right, you know what? If this is what you want, listen to me. I'm happy for you. Okay, come on, let's talk about important things. Let me see the dress.
I didn't have time to get one. I'm just going to wear my white suit.
No, you are not. Absolutely not. We are going to take care of everything on your list, and you are going to go out and buy yourself the most fabulous wedding dress ever.
Really?
Yes, really. It's your wedding day. Go get gorgeous.
Well, if I really rush, I could just get to Fashion's. I would just have time. Oh, you guys are the best.
Of course, go.
Best. You're the best. Okay. Allison, don't forget that cake.
Uh-huh.
That was unbelievably cool of you.
Yeah, well, it looks like Mom's getting married, and all we can do is help make that happen and hope for the best.
I don't know. The fact that my dad woke up for 2 seconds and said Rick's name, I don't know what to make of it. Do you?
There are a lot of explanations that suggest themselves, Chris, but without proof, it's only speculation.
Proof of what?
Dr. Daniels is still necessary. He's trying to justify his existence here, even after his job has come to an inglorious end. Memorial no longer needs you, nor does it want you.
Well, that's too bad, Dr. Decker, because Memorial's got me.
You were hired to find out who was killing our patients.
Yes, I was.
Are you saying the case is still open?
For me, it is. I never bought young Dr. Gordon as a serial killer, but then you already knew that, didn't you?
Did he say anything about me?
No, not really.
I heard my name.
Well, I mentioned the fact that my father called for you.
Because I'm his doctor.
That's the assumption.
Forgive me, Chris. You know what it's like. When Daniels has you in his sights, it's unnerving.
I've seen better days.
But you know what? I'm going to forget about that. Because my life is about to change.
You're leaving Memorial?
No. I plan on being here for quite a while. Susan and I are tying the knot today.
Today, as in today?
As in this afternoon. You know, I owe your father a lot. And, well, if he could, I'd want him to stand up for me at the wedding. What I'm hoping is, will you be my best man?
I'm honored that you're even asking me to be your best man, but I feel like I should go home, change, get back here and relieve my mom. We don't want to leave my dad alone right now.
I understand. Chris, how's your father doing? Any flashes of consciousness?
No, nothing.
I'm sorry to hear that. You know that your dad is very proud of you. Whenever he talks about your compassion, your humanity, he always ends up by saying that any good doctor can make a diagnosis. But it takes a great doctor to heal. He's got you pegged as a healer. Really?
Really?
No, the two of us, we have a lot in common. We're both sons of prominent physicians, both equally determined to make it on our own. And your father has no doubts that you will. Now, I'm getting married in a few hours, so if you'll excuse me, I have a few loose ends to tie up.
Rick, thank you.
Hey, not a problem. I owe your family a great deal. I'll look in on your dad before I leave.
You don't want to be late to your own wedding?
No. Susan knows how much my patients need me.
Great. Thank you so much for your help. Okay, the honeymoon suite at the Lakeview is officially booked. I can't believe Mom thought that she was gonna get all this stuff done today and get married.
Well, it's a good thing you and I are here to pitch in, since Ricky's nowhere to be found.
No kidding.
Where is the fabulous Dr. Decker anyway?
The hospital, maybe, I guess? Maybe even, like, plan something, some romantic surprise for her, you know?
That would be great, right? I mean, since they only have the suite at the Lakeview, they don't have any honeymoon plans, right?
Well, who knows? Maybe he booked some flight to Venice or Madagascar.
Allison Stewart, I had no idea you were such a romantic.
My love life is dead. Chris and I got into a big fight. Called him a skunk.
I'm sure he's going to give you a second chance, Ellie. Wow! Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. Thank you. My mother, yeah, sure, is gonna flip when she sees these things. Allie, will you bring me some money from my purse? Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thanks. Enjoy the day.
These are absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna let you do the honors. Who sent these to our mother?
Sorry I was such a stinker. Chris, a.k.a. this... Oh my gosh, he sent me flowers! He sent me flowers!
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
What?
I'm not letting him get away with this.
What are you talking... Allison, where are you going? Allison, what are you doing? You cannot leave. You gotta help me with the flowers, with Mom's
Emily!
wedding.
Mom has her guy. I still have to get mine.
Oh, Allison Stewart, get back here and help me with the...
Simon left Katie. You start trying to dig up how or why, you're just going to make things worse for her.
She's already flying solo in her marriage, Jack.
Trust me, Mike.
With what? Katie's future, because that is what we're talking about here. Okay, she can't move forward.
Drop it!
No,
Okay,
you
just drop the thing!
You drop it. Drop this bogus attitude like Katie's just gonna get over this. Because we both know that she isn't. But you know what, man? If you can live with that, if you can live with Katie going through the motions of being alive, you go right ahead. You know, you enjoy your family, Jack, because you are a very lucky man.
Wait, just wait. It's a complicated situation.
Explain it to me.
I'll talk to Margot, see if we can open an investigation. It's the best I can do. Stop by the station this afternoon. I might have something.
Thanks. I'll tell Katie the good news.
Sorry, Margot. We almost got away with it.
Katie, listen to me. You can't drop out of life just because one man hurt you.
Simon did not just hurt me. He showed me that I'm a terrible judge of men. I mean, I used to think that I knew when people are lying to me, but I was sucker punched by my own husband.
Listen, no, you weren't.
Yes, I was. I was a complete idiot. People warned me about him, you know, and I just didn't listen. I thought deep down, in him, there's a good person. Oh, I was so stupid. He used to look in my eyes and hold me and tell me that he loved me, and I thought that he was actually telling me the truth.
Katie.
Do you know what it's like to wake up in the morning and reach over for someone who's not there? And to realize all over again that he's probably been with 10 different women since he left?
Katie, Simon loved you, all right? He loved you more than you'll ever know.
Do you know something? You know something, Henry Coleman, and you're gonna tell me what it is.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Stop, listen. Jack and I are gonna find Simon.
No one can stop me now. Not you. Not Kim. Not Chris. Not even that pest Dr. Daniel.
Hot enough for you. The Young and the Restless on CBS.
Come on, Henry, tell me what you know about Simon.
Nothing. I know nothing. You are jumping to conclusions. I don't have any. All I meant to say, what are you doing?
Yes, Las Vegas, Nevada. Can I have the number for the State Gambling Commission?
Okay.
I'm sure they'd be very interested in hearing about your hot tip.
Yeah, all right. Listen, Katie, all right. Okay, listen, I'll tell you everything you want to know. Just hang up the phone, okay? Thank you. I have something that may answer all your questions.
What is it?
Something, it's something Simon left for you, okay?
What?
I don't have it here. It's in safekeeping. I have to go get it.
Okay, then go.
Okay, all right.
Go right now.
You don't have to hit me like that. I'll go.
Please, just hurry.
As I can.
And you better come back or the Nevada Gambling Commission's gonna get an earful. Simon didn't just leave me. Maybe he doesn't hate me.
Katie, you okay?
Fine. Henry just got back.
Yeah, that made me sad too. Where is he?
He just went out for a bit.
Good, because I need to tell you something in private.
No, you don't. Actually, I think it would probably be better for you and me if you just left.
Hey, Mr. DA.
What?
You know, I just came up with a great idea how to reassure the public that your scandal-ridden office still maintains a great relationship with the Oakdale PD.
Oh, yeah?
It's a Take a Cop to Lunch program.
Really? You have anybody in mind?
Just this beautiful strawberry blonde who thinks that you are hot.
Well, let me call my secretary and see what's on the schedule.
Morning, Tom, Margot. Hey, we have to talk.
Sure. Just be a minute. What's up?
Mike's Kasnoff.
You broke the law?
No, but we did. Mike's decided he wants to find Simon Fraser.
No, he can't do that.
Yes, he can. If he doesn't get any cooperation from the OPD, he decided he was going to hire his own PI.
Well, why? Why does he suddenly care about Simon?
He doesn't, Margot. He cares about Katie.
Well, can't he just buy her flowers, take her to dinner or something?
No, I think he'd like to do that, but Katie's completely shut down. Unless you get some answers about Simon and why he took off, she's not going to be any good to anyone. Mike says she's really hurting, Margot.
Yeah, well, telling her the truth isn't going to cheer her up any.
Well, it might give her some peace of mind just to know.
To know that we think that Bartleby Shears was murdered and possibly her husband did it, that does not cheer a wife up.
Listen, she'll understand why we did what we did. We were trying to protect Katie and Simon. It's not like we know where Simon is.
No, I don't think that she's going to understand that, and neither is Tom. He just took over the DA's office. Great, now his wife has to hand him a new scandal. How are we going to tell him that we just ID'd a body that's been 6 feet under for 2 months?
I don't know.
Hang on! The cake!
Where's my cake?
Sorry, I didn't even bring a cookie. I'm Jeffrey Starr with the New England Journal of Medicine. I'm looking for Dr. Decker.
Right place, wrong time. He's not here, sorry.
Oh, I wanted to interview him for an article I'm doing in geriatric medicine.
He's that good?
Yeah, he is. Remarkable. Will he be back soon?
Well, I hope so. He's marrying my mother this afternoon.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And if all goes well, they'll be on a fabulous honeymoon, you know, for at least a week. So I hope you don't need your interview anytime soon.
I should have scheduled it, but I thought I'd have a better chance for a quote if he didn't have to try to find time to see me. I know Dr. Decker's a busy man.
Yeah, he is. You know what? Why don't you check out Memorial Hospital? I'm sure he's checking on some patients before the ceremony.
Well, thanks. I owe you one, Ms.
Oh, Munson, Emily Munson. Don't thank me. I'm sure Rick's gonna love to hear from you. I gotta run. I've got a wedding to plan. Sorry. Bye.
I suppose I should find all this attention flattering. Instead of just plain annoying.
Rick? Huh? Have you seen Chris?
Yeah, he was here a while ago. I was pretty wiped out, though. I think he went home to get some sleep.
Great.
Now, aren't you supposed to be at home helping your mother with the wedding?
Oh, I've already done a ton of stuff, and thanks to me, you guys have the honeymoon suite at the Lakeview tonight.
Oh, that's wonderful, Allison.
And everything I didn't get done, Emily's taking care of. Shouldn't you be heading home? Unless you want to get married in your lab coat.
No. I'll be leaving in a minute. I'm just gonna go check on them.
Okay. Well, thank you, Allison, for making everything possible.
Did Dr. Decker say where he was going?
To check on Dr. Hughes. Do you know where I can leave a note for Chris?
How about in his pocket? Did you get the flowers?
Have you seen your mother, Chris?
I'm right here. Did something happen? Change in Bob's condition?
Oh, I wouldn't know. Dr. Decker'd be the man. He's with Bob right now.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'm headed for Bob's room.
Well, you might want to hurry if you want to congratulate him. He's leaving to get married in a few minutes.
Married? I had no idea. Excuse me.
Yes, I did get the flowers.
Huh? Oh, yeah, did you like them?
If you ever do something like that ever again, Chris Hughes, I will never forgive you.
You want me to leave?
Mike, you've been really great ever since Simon left.
Well, that's what I came to talk to you about.
No, you can't, because I've already
No,
put
look,
so
I
much on your
talked to
lap.
Jack.
Henry's back, and he
Stop,
has
listen,
something...
listen. Jack and I are gonna find Simon. Yeah, what's wrong?
First of all, I'm sorry.
You're canceling our lunch date already?
No, but I don't think you're going to want to even dine at the same table as me.
No, this is all my fault. I made a bad decision, Tom.
No, it was my call.
Would you
Jack.
guys stop talking in code? Tell me what's going on.
A murder?
Okay.
Remember Bartleby Shears? Suspected him of blackmailing Simon Fraser a couple months ago. Simon took off. We thought Bartleby took off, too. Found him dead at the old mill.
And you think Simon's responsible?
It's possible Bartleby Shears had threatened to kill Katie.
Okay, so you're telling me this why?
Because Bartleby Shears is buried in Potter's Field under the name John Doe, Jack and I suppressed his identity.
And you expect the district attorney's office to look the other way? Well, I thought you knew me, Margot.
Okay, let me get this straight. You call me a skunk, I send you flowers, and if I ever do anything this low again, you'll never forgive me.
I was right to call you a skunk. Okay, maybe not right, but you were being so...
Cold? Harsh? Distant?
Yeah.
That's why I sent you those flowers. Okay? I haven't been called a skunk in a really long time, and it got me thinking about you and me and what all that means.
So did you come up with an answer?
Yeah. That we're an unpredictable mess. And that I like it.
You do?
Yeah. But relationships take time, and I don't have that right now. You know, with my dad being so sick, I just got too much to think about.
It would help if you would talk.
It's not how I work.
Well, that's how I work. You want to be with me, you gotta talk to me.
Why?
Because. And that's what mature people do. I'm not the only one here who needs to grow up.
Well, I hadn't really looked at it that way.
So how about it? Are you gonna talk to me?
I'll try.
Okay.
Am I forgiven?
Yeah. But I do need to ask one question. And warning, warning, it is about your feelings.
Oh.
Well, come on. You said that you would try.
Yeah, but I meant, like, down the line. Okay, fine. How do I feel about what?
Me. Are we a couple?
Allison, I don't know. Okay? But at least we survived our first fight.
So, what do we do now? Kiss and make up?
No one can stop me now. Not you. Not Kim. Not Chris. Not even that pest Dr. Daniels.
Oh, Rick, I'm so glad I caught you.
Hello, Kim. I was just running a few stress tests on Bob.
Oh, are there any changes?
I'm sorry.
Looked almost as if you were whispering in Bob's ear.
I was whispering thanks. Your husband's the reason that Susan and I are getting married today.
Oh, yes, I just heard about that. Congratulations from both of us. I know Bob would wish you well.
Well, I just wish that he could be at the wedding. Now, I'm going to be away from the hospital for a few days. Give me a call if anything changes.
Oh, of course. But you go ahead. You have a happy wedding day and honeymoon. I'm very grateful to you for everything. Isn't it lucky that I ran into Dr. Daniels? I mean, he told me that you were getting married. I needed to hurry up and get over here if I was going to catch you, so I'm glad I did. I wish you all kinds of happiness.
Oh, yes. Dr. Daniels is very helpful.
Has got to be the killer. He's got to be.
This is where I want to be with you.
You know where she is?
She's with Shane.
Well, not for long.
Ben, Marina, Shane. Hot enough for you. Guiding Light on CBS Daytime.
Are you mad?
Just answer the question. Why did you ID Bartleby Shears as a John Doe?
Because I didn't feel that Katie could handle the information that Simon might have murdered someone, even if it was self-defense.
Okay, enough said.
You're okay with this?
Katie saved your life. I will always, always be indebted to Katie.
Okay, great. But there's new pressure to find Simon, so in order for Jack and I to have any control over the case, we're going to have to reopen it. And how are you going to explain that we just now ID'd a John Doe?
Well, anonymous tips. You know, they just come in every day. Looks like I'll be working through lunch. See you tonight. Jack?
Thanks, Tom.
Whoa. Gotta love that man.
So we reopen the case.
Yeah, you know, this means we're gonna have to put an arrest warrant out for Simon.
Yeah, and Katie's not gonna like that.
No, she isn't.
You and Jack are gonna find my husband?
Yeah. I met with Jack this morning, and he's actually meeting with Margot right now about opening an official investigation.
Is this because of my meltdown last night?
You need some answers, okay? And I'm gonna help you find them.
Why? Why are you doing this for me?
Because you're a good friend. You know, and good friends help each other out, right?
Allison,
What's the matter, Chris? Scared?
you make me feel a lot of things, but fear isn't one of them.
Then kiss me.
Not at work. What are you doing later?
I'm going to my mother's wedding. Just another sunny, dysfunctional day in the Stewart family.
You know, I was invited to that wedding.
You were?
Rick asked me to be his best man, but I said no. Maybe I should rethink my decision.
You do? And I'll rethink what to wear.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom, you scared me half to death. You look fabulous.
I know. And I got a beautiful dress. It's cost a fortune.
Perfect. Sounds like it's perfect for a bride.
Me a bride. I can't believe this is happening.
No.
The cake?
The cake is in the refrigerator next to the champagne. Flowers are done, silver's polished, floor is vacuumed, and Allison booked you guys a room at the Lakeview tonight, a honeymoon suite.
What a wonderful gift you've given me.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, and did I mention that there's a bubble bath upstairs waiting for you? So you go upstairs, relax. I'm gonna finish up here, go home, change, and all that stuff, and all you have to do is relax. Enjoy yourself. Relax.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, you're welcome, Mom.
Thank you. And
It's your wedding day. I want you to enjoy every minute of it.
Oh, I never thought I'd fall in love again, much less be a pampered bride, and for you and Allison to be so supportive. I know my relationship with Rick has been very unexpected, but you like him, don't you? Tell me you like him. Don't you get it, Mom? I love you.
Come on, Allison. You and I have a wedding to attend.
Rick, about your wedding.
Excuse me, Chris. Dr. Daniels. I thought I lost you.
When you ducked into Dr. Dixon's office?
You should have joined us. Dr. Dixon agrees with me that your work is finished here. Your contract is terminated, and whether you like it or not, this investigation is officially closed.
You didn't hire me? You can't fire me.
Well, John Dixon can and will. If you don't believe me, go talk to him.
I may not be the one to nail you, Dr. Decker, but sooner or later, someone will.
I'm sorry, Chris, you were saying?
Yeah,
Dr. Decker, there's an outside call for you. It's a man. He says it's urgent.
I'll be with you in a minute. Yes, Dr. Decker, how can I help you?
My name is Jeffrey Starr. Maybe you've heard of me. I've written for Dirty Linen, Prime Suspect.
Well, why would you want to talk to me?
Because I'm always looking for a story, and I think I found one. San Francisco Mercy Hospital had a series of mysterious deaths when you were there.
And as the local authorities can tell you, I had nothing to do with it.
The local authorities might just change their minds if they saw what I've uncovered.
No, that case is closed.
The case is never closed on murder, Dr. Decker. Not while the murderer is still at large.
On the next As the World Turns.
Wait, Mike, think about this. Somebody out there has seen Simon and talked to him.
I know my daughters have doubts about him, but one of these days, he's gonna win their hearts over just the way he's won mine.
What's this?
I call it The Life and Murderous Times of Dr. Rick Decker.